at the Dollar Tree looking for some like last Christmas stuff that I'm gonna pick up from like my DIYs. One of these gift boxes. They're not big like the one I wanted, but it's at the Dollar Tree, so I'm gonna get it anyway. I have all of these beautiful ones. They even have this one right here, and then they have that one. Let's see how big that one is. These are too flat. That is so cute, but I don't think I want that one. I really like these. Let's see, I think I'm gonna get me one of these. And these are really pretty too. But no, we're not gonna do that one. Also gonna get like these lime bags. I don't know if the red and lime green. Let's see, do they have a different color? They do have the red. Oh shoot. They do have the red, but yeah, let's do the red. The green is pretty. And it would be great for the Grinch, but let's do the red bag since I'm gonna have the red gift right here. What's up guys, welcome back or welcome to the channel. If you're new, it's Sahara. So as you guys can see, I took you to the Dollar Tree with me to pick up some of these last minute Grinchy gift style DIYs for under the tree, and also I took you guys with me in my vlog to Hobby Lobby to pick up the ornaments I'm going to be DIYing in this video as well. So these are some window clings that I still have left over. One sheet from Hobby Lobby and the other sheet from Walmart. I also went out to Michael's to pick up an 8 fluent ounce of the Mod Podge satin, since it's not satin, it's gloss, so I can have a bigger one of that, just like I bought the 8 fluent ounce of fabric Mod Podge. I am going to be using the little gloss Mod Podge I have left. I only have a little bit left of that, and then I also have the small tube of matte Mod Podge. So what I'm going to do is take the window cling, and I always start with the matte Mod Podge to glue it down, because that'll get rid of the shiny part and also the clear, like, what is this type of vinyl? Is that vinyl? Something like that? That vinyl film that you can see around, like, the actual picture of it. So I always matte Mod Podge it down first, and then you glow on top of it with the gloss Mod Podge to bring back that shininess, since the box is glossy. Because I added so much of that matte Mod Podge, I am going to let it dry off to the side for a minute so that I can start on the boxes. And I'm going to take some more of those window clings and matte Mod Podge them to the bags on the outside and on the sides. And this is how both bags look, front to both sides to back. I wanted to fill as much of the bags up as possible. I did want the Grinch name on the bag, but I did not want to have to buy another window cling sheet from one of the stores, because I finally finished a whole one, and then I have a few left that I might add to my Grinch cocoa and tea bar, candy bar that I pull out this year. Oh, I guess I had a few more snowflakes left for this last bag that I'm just adding to this side, and then I'll be finished. And this is what I have left on this sheet. And I also forgot to mention that Hobby Lobby and Walmart does sell Grinch gift tags. They're, I think, $1.99 for a pack of them. So you can also buy those and add them to these bags if you wanted to DIY your own bags and didn't want to go out and like purchase Grinch bags. The Grinch bags, the gift bags that you could purchase, they are cheap. I think they're like $1.99 as well, $2.99. So they're not expensive, but if you wanted to do your own DIY of them using Dollar Tree bags, well, here you go. But now I am going to go over all of these and apply the gloss to seal it in. And I'm applying the gloss because, again, the box is shiny and both of the bags are shiny as well. So you want to go on top with the gloss. In that Dollar Tree video, I was holding another pack of these bows because I did buy me another pack from the Dollar Tree. I needed more red bows because I had these green ones left over. Also at the Dollar Tree, I did buy 3 of these flat ornaments. Now these flat ornaments, of course, $1.25, but they are plastic. And then I went to Hobby Lobby in that vlog and bought a 6-pack of these glass ornaments. Now, I did not even realize they are glass. Why would they make glass ornaments? Like, everybody drops ornaments. If they're not going to drop as you're putting them on a tree, they're going to drop while they're on the tree or while you're taking them off. So why would you want glass ornaments that can easily shatter? Plastic is where it's at, but I'm only going to be using 1 of these Dollar Tree ornaments and then using all 6 of the clear glass. Now, I will say that $1.25 is like, it's not even worth it anymore. You can get a whole pack of these. I think the 6-pack for the glass ones was $4.99, and because they're having the half off, they're about like $2.49 now. And at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 each. Just buying 3 of these alone is like almost $4. So it's like you have to shop around now instead of just going straight to the Dollar Tree because it's not even worth it anymore. It's crazy what that that extra 25 cent did. For every ornament, plastic and glass, what you want to do is before gluing or painting anything, you want to rub alcohol on it. This will help kind of make it easier for things to stick. It'll break down that shiny part a little bit, that like gloss that's on top of it, and also clean the ornament just in case things are stuck to it. I'm first going to start by removing the top of the ornament and then applying the Mod Podge directly onto the ornament. Now I am using the Mod Podge fabric. Because I have this fabric one, I use it for all of my fabric DIYs. You could of course use the Mod Podge gloss or matte, which I'm going to use that on top of it, but you'll see it later. But to stick it down, I'm going to use the fabric because this option is thicker and it's going to just make sure that it protects the ornament. It stays on. Like this ornament needs protection. It's plastic. The glass ones need protection if anything. But anyway, for my fabrics, I'm going to cut majority of the excess off just like I did in my last Grinchy DIY. And then I'm going to place the part of the fabric where I want the picture, the image, whatever's on it to show, and then you're gonna flip it over to see through on the other side. This YouTuber, her name is Angelique Ashton. She actually did 2 videos making clear Grinchy ornaments, and she did such an excellent job explaining how to do this step, how to do all of these steps from start to finish. So I will link her channel down below because I think she did such an amazing job on every single ornament that she created. I did want the red Grinch ornament like I mentioned in my other video, but since they didn't have it, I'm just going to, not ornament, but fabric at Hobby Lobby, but since they didn't have it in store this year, I'm just going to be using these fabrics that I currently have and was using. Now that I pretty much have the placement where I wanted, I'm just going to make sure to cut the excess off all the way around. I did make sure to glue all the way around the rim of it, like in the middle part, so that it's glued down there, so that when I go to glue down the other side, it just kind of meets up. You can see how I'm pressing it down just to make sure I'm cutting off the right amount. And then of course, to seal it in, we're going to use a top layer. Now you can of course use the gloss Mod Podge at this point, or you could just go ahead and use the fabric to glue it on top. I'm just going to stick with the fabric one because this fabric is not like something that could really be glossy and shiny unless you add like resin on top of it. It's not going to matter which one I go in with, so that's why I'm just using this as the top coat. Moving on to the 6 smaller glass ornaments, and these are way smaller than the big ones at the Dollar Tree. Of course, you can get different sizes no matter which store. Well, actually, I don't think the Dollar Tree has the small ones anymore. I didn't see these small flat ones. But by the way, every ornament that I'm using is flat. I'm not going to use the circle round ones because I'm pretty sure that would be kind of difficult to stick the fabric down. You could stick the stickers down that I'm going to be using that I got from Hobby Lobby, but I am going to start off by using the fabric Mod Podge on these little glass ones as well. 2 of them are going to get the fabric, and then of course the other 4 are going to get stickers. While I'm letting the big ornament and the other 2 dry on one side, I'm going to move on to the last 4 that I have, and I'm actually going to be painting these. Again, I wanted them to be like that red since I couldn't get that red fabric, but I'm just going to do all of them a mixture of the green paint from Apple Barrel and the yellow paint from Apple Barrel as well. And by the way, while I was holding one of the ornaments, that glass ornament in the inside cut the inside of my finger. So be careful with these glass ornaments because I guess when they kind of melt down the rim, it makes the glass stick together and it will cut you. Again, I pulled that red apple paint out just to realize that the stickers, they have like a green outline around them. I don't know why would they put like an outline around the stickers. They should have just been the regular stickers because then I would have done the red paint, but the green outline around them is just going to make it look like stickers on that ornament. So that's why I didn't use that. And I'm just going to stick with the green and yellow. And I am going to paint all 4 of them on both sides and do a second coat to all of them off camera. A little ASMR for you right there, but I was just showing that when they fully dry, they'll be hardened to the point that you can scratch them and tap on them like that and hear that glass through there. I'm going to go ahead and turn that big ornament over and start applying the Mod Podge onto that side. And then we can do the same steps, but I'm going to lay down a different design so you could turn this ornament either way. Oh, and I just love this. I love that it says Grinch on one side with his face and all those other things, and then this one has him creeping around with the present. What I did for some of these that was hard to like smooth down the fabric towards the middle, I cut a little bit of a slit in some of them so it kind of overlaps, but it'll still glue down smooth. And this one does say 10. So by the way, this fabric sheet is just the 12 days of Grinchmas. They have all of the different designs with him and then the numbers. And then for this last one that does have him with the horn, I am going to be putting Cindy and Max on that side, and that came from that other fabric. So doesn't this look cute? You have two double-sided, so it doesn't matter which side you turn it on the tree, what kind of tree you have, what majority of colors you have on that tree, you'll be able to use either ornament side. And I decided to stand all of them ornaments up on the other side. But now I'm going to work on the green ones. And like I said, I did paint both sides and I did 2 coats on both sides. I just did coat 2. I didn't care if like it looked streaky or any patchy, whatever. It was just going to get covered up anyway. For all 4 of them, I'm going to take 4 different stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby and just apply them on it. And it would have looked so good if it was red, but this is going to work out no matter what. I was wondering, should I do front and back? What do you think? I'm not going to use the other one. I'm just going to do it one side.
Just do one side. The store would only give you one side.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? She said it first. The store would only give me one side, so why shouldn't I? Now for every glass ornament, I am going to be doing a top coat of the gloss just to make sure that the ornaments look more like an actual ornament instead of just painted on ornaments with some stickers stuck to it. This is going to make it look more like a glossy glass ornament. And I did add a little bit of the gloss to the top layer of the big ornament, but it's not going to make that much of a difference because the fabric, like I said, it just soaks it in. And I did take the little fabric ones and add a little bit of glitter here and there, like the one has the red glitter. Cindy's dress has a little bit of pink, and this side has red and green, which got super messy. For the 2 small fabric ornaments, I am going to be taking that red, green, and gold trim for $1.78 that I got from Walmart. And I'm telling you guys, run, don't walk to go get this trim because there's so much. I used it, if you've seen my previous Grinchmas DIYs, I used this trim for majority of them, and I'm still using a lot of this trim in this video as well, and we'll have some left over, so pick that up. You won't regret it. And then for the bows, I'm just going to be using 1 red glitter bow on one side and 1 green glitter bow on the other side. I should have used the red glitter bow on this side, but I didn't even realize. Honestly, I just needed a whole pack of red glitter bows. I didn't even really need these green glitter bows because I feel like the red just looked better for everything, honestly. For the big ornament, I decided to use the red pom-pom that I got from the Dollar Tree, this trim, and put it around there just like I did in my previous Grinch DIYs when I put it around that hanging decor piece that I created. And just like that one, the balls are going to be focused on the white side while the red trim to the other side is going to be focused on the other type of fabric. And this is what I mean when I say the balls on one side and the trim on the other. Now for the bows, I'm going to be doing 2 different bows on both sides. Before I show you how the other bow is going to look on the other side, because I'm going to have to create it off camera for a short, I'm going to take those ornaments that I let sit, and you can see how glossy they are, which makes them look more like ornaments rather than just paint. But I've been seeing a lot of like polka dot ornaments online that look very Grinchy. So I'm just going to, on the other side, since I'm not going to use them stickers, I'm just going to create the dots. So I'm going to do red, yellow, and white. After letting them sit to the side to dry, I did not add a top coat to them. I did not feel like it. But I do want to mention that applying that Mod Podge, which is the thin gloss one, it's not the thick fabric one, but applying it over these stickers kind of clumped up the stickers, even though I tried to smooth them out. So do not apply Mod Podge on top of these stickers. I don't know if it's just these ones, because I was complaining about it in my last video that these stickers don't stick that well once they're on some type of surface. Like they don't stick well to every type of surface. So I think that that's the problem, but just be careful when going over stickers that you stuck down with some Mod Podge. It might clump up, but it doesn't look bad. It's not noticeable unless you get like directly up on it. So I'm going to take that red, green, and gold trim once again and apply this to all 4 of these sides. I'm not going to use the pom-pom. Now that I'm finished using that gift trim, look at how much I have left. Like, that is a lot. You get a bang for your buck with that $1.78. So now I'm going to be taking the glitter bows once again and sticking them to a couple of them, and then taking that other type of gift trim that I got from the Dollar Tree that says the elves made me do it, and gluing it to a couple of the other ones. And the reason that the camera is now repositioned is because, again, I went off camera so I can film a short showing that how you're supposed to glue, well, not how you're supposed to, but how an easy way on how you can tie these one-sided bows to make sure that the part that actually says, like, the elves made me do it, is showing all the way through. So I will end up linking that. And of course, I still have some more of those gibbets, those buttons for the Grinch. So I am going to glue one on. The colors don't really match, but I really wanted it on here anyway, so we're gonna just put up with it. Oh, so the button actually matches the bow, it just doesn't match the fabric, so that's fine. And now for these last 2, the buttons are not gonna look good on there. I think they're too, well, I know they're too big for these little small ornaments, so I'm not going to be able to do it facing the front or the ones on the back, but I am going to take one of them that has his hand that's holding the ornament. And since the sticker on the front and the gibbet both match each other, I am going to glue this on the back of it. And it's so cool because the red ornament is going to be placed over that red circle, so it's just going to fit perfect right there. I am going to be doing a separate video for a Grinch decorate with me, so this is not how the tree looks, but I just wanted to show how the ornaments that I just created look on there. And on the other ones that I added these gift trims, I did put the bows on top of that just to add a little something. But so far, this is how the boxes and the bags and the ornaments look.